Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2025 Volkswagen Golf GTI SE. This particular one is slate blue metallic on the exterior with tornado red and soul black ArtVelours interior. It features keyless entry on the two doors, the GTI nameplate on the doors here, power folding mirrors, the red calipers, signature red calipers, and the signature red line across the front. An illuminated logo right here at the front line. Also an LED light bar just beneath that regular red accent there. GTI badge right here. The diamond or the 5-star LED fog lights here on both sides, and a new flatter headlight setup. You do also have a panoramic sunroof on this one. Black cladding at the base of the doors. LED tail lights on the back as well. Dual exhaust tips back here at the back underneath the reflectors. The GTI badge right here just beneath the Volkswagen logo, which is also where your rear view camera and your open hatch latch are. Such a cool color. Let's take a look at the inside. On the inside here, you have the ArtVelours inset right here. It's like a velour fabric on the door panel right here. You have leatherette on the arm pad right here, and then bottle and cup storage in the door here. There's your knob for your power mirrors, power folding mirrors, and then your one touch up, one touch down windows with the lock right here. Partial power on the seats for the driver and passenger. You have a power seat back, but manual adjust for forward and back, and then also up and down. Here's a look at your ArtVelours seat. It's got this hex pattern, the classic GTI hex pattern right here on the edge just beneath the legs. And then you have a red stripe here, and then you have horizontal stitching here, and then the hex picks up again at the lower back right here, and GTI embroidered in the seat here, the Recaro style seats here, and they're calling this tornado red, so we're familiar with that color on the leatherette patch on the back here. And then there's a manual lumbar adjust right there. The arm pad in the middle has red race stitching on it. It's leatherette. And as we climb in here, you'll see this new pattern set up here. It's kind of a silvery gray pattern here that comes out of the door into the dash here underneath the new 12.9-inch screen here, and then all the way across into the door panel on the other side. You do also have your GTI steering wheel, the same GTI steering wheel with the sport grip here, the red GTI logo at the bottom, and then you also, or emblem, and then you also have the red stitching, or sorry, the red accent down here at the base of the steering wheel, and red race stitching off on the steering wheel here. It's a leather wrap steering wheel. Paddle shifters on the automatics, of course. Now those are small paddle shifters there. Those aren't the oversized ones like the Golf R, but you do have volume control over here on this side, song skip and preset skip on the right with the Volkswagen logo in the middle. The adjustable steering wheel, of course, you're going to keep that, so you lock it in where you need it. Stainless steel pedal caps down below for the footrest, as well as the gas and the brake there. Your vent setup remains the same. It starts over here on this side. You have a vent here, vents under the screen here, and then a vent over here on the other side with this nice linear design here. On the screen though, let's talk about that for a second. You do get, now you get volume control in the middle with the quick mute. You have your temperature controls over here. It's kind of hard to see with the reflection there, but you can see the blue and red right there, and blue and red on this side. Now this slider setup is backlit, so you can see it at night. Volkswagen Listen. You also get 2 pages of screen here. You have this one here. You can tell it's 2 pages by the 2 dots here. I can swipe across. Whoops, nope. Swipe across, and there's my next screen right there. Now I have 3 pages within the screen. There's my vehicle status. I can swipe up. Actually 4 pages. There's my tire pressure set, oil level, and then also service position and next oil change. I can customize the tiles as well, so I can go back to this guy right here. You do have the widget set up here, so you can actually add things at the top here, along with your auto start stop. It's always here, so I have already turned that on there. But you have telephone, radio, media, navigation, vehicle, app connect, parking, assist system, settings, driving modes, and ambient lighting. And then I can swipe across. There's my sound. I do have Harman Kardon sound audio. I have surround sound. I have the subwoofer in the trunk as well. So I've got the same Harman Kardon system that comes in the Autobahn and also in the Golf R. So I'm going to go back to this here though. Driving modes are there too. There's IDA. IDA is your personal assistant. You get 1 year of AI interactive AI with this car. There's tips, help, climate control, legal, and then setup of your My VW setup here. You do not get navigation on this car, so it's going to tell you that oh wait, nope, I am wrong. You do get navigation on this car, so you have the maps right there. It's the S where you won't get navigation, I believe, but this one has it, so you have the maps there. It shows gas stations now. They kind of stole that from the ID4 where it showed charging stations. This is going to show you where your gas stations are if you select it. There's your status bar on your route. So this arrow moves as you have a navigated route planned out. This is only when you're using the onboard navigation. Also, power button for the stereo system right here. You do also have a climate button that's always on the screen. You just tap right there. It brings up this guy right here. Fan speed pops up right here where I can hit plus and adjust the fan speed here. There's also my max AC and then recirculated air here. And also I have a heated steering wheel button on the screen here as well as over here. I'm gonna go ahead and kill that though. I don't want the heated steering wheel on, but it's in two places for you now. So there's your recirculated air, your max AC, and your vent setups here. Looks like you don't get air care in this trim, so you'll get that in the Autobahn. You do also have heated seats. You just tap right there to turn them on. That's high, then medium, then low, then off. You have that for both driver and passenger right there. And then your AC system here, and then climate control button, power buttons right there. So to get out of this, I can hit home. Brings me back to here. If I hit home again, it's going to bring me to the split screen. There's radio right there. I can actually swipe down, and there's two tiles here with radio, but I can change them up. Now, I do also have my vehicle settings here. These are vehicle favorites. When you touch the car up here, it brings up this little guy here, so I can go back out of that. If I go here and touch vehicle, that brings up the vehicle setting here. You have interior and exterior. I can swipe across, so there's brakes, there's opening and closing, and service position. Opening and closing is going to allow me to lock the vehicle when leaving and unlock on approach. I can turn that on or off. 2 warning tones if unable to lock, so it'll honk at me twice to tell me, hey, it can't lock. So you have those settings there. You do also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that are wireless on this car. You just hook up with the wireless with the Bluetooth connection, and you'll have that. We'll go back to this screen here. So I've kind of gone over that. Let me show you what it looks like in reverse. There's your backup camera right there. You have trajectory steering. When you turn that wheel left, you turn that wheel right, the yellow line moves accordingly, just like that. And you also have this animation over here, the tire swing animation here, and then also your park distance sensors front and rear on that animation. If I go ahead and put that in park right there, that goes back to this guy here. Wireless charging down here. So I do have a wireless charger with 2 USB-Cs here that are backlit, so I can see them at night as well. Lots of gloss black right here. This is a little deeper well right here for pins and coins and storage right here. And now you have this little flare right here, or fairing, or whatever you want to call this right here, to kind of block things from rolling off the other side here. There's your chicken nugget type shifter right there with reverse, neutral, drive, and sport. Park buttons right here, and then start stop up here for starting the car and then stopping the car, and then your e-brake right here. Cup holders right here, the same cup holders you've had before. Kind of a curious design here. It kind of grabs the cup and clips onto it. The one thing I will say that I don't like about it is they're both on the same level here. So this cup holder here, it has a little grip notches here, and this one has a little wraparound, but they're on the same level. So when you have 2 cups in here, the lids are going to battle for supremacy. You do have a 12-volt charger port right here too. Lift up on that guy right there. Okay, so if you're going to run a radar detector in this car, I've learned from owning my Golf R, as we see those clouds move in over there. I'm going to pick this up a little bit. I have my radar and my Golf R hardwired in right here, because this is a long stretch from here all the way up now over the stereo and into the window. That's not going to be a good look either. You're not going to want that, so you're probably going to hardwire your radar detector into the fuse box. I had that done. So you do have Harman Kardon on the A-pillar for the speaker labels right there. You do also have an auto-dimming HomeLink mirror up here with 3-door garage door memory on this particular one. A vanity mirror with an LED light above on each side. You have that with the black headliner. You also have a manual sunshade right here and a panoramic sunroof. Just touch and swipe. That panel of glass moves back. The pop-up windscreen comes right here. That's a pretty big opening there. I'm going to go ahead and close that though. Actually, I'll leave it open for the end here. I'll be done before it rains. Lots of visibility out the front here, very nice. You do not get a head-up display in this one. The Autobahn will give you the head-up display. Speaking of display, you do have 3 different displays here now. So by hitting the view button here, they've changed it up a bit. You do have this display here with the circles, then you go to the square one here, and then you go to this combined one here with the tachometer, with the speedometer and the sides, and you can actually hit the left tab or the right tab and edit by moving up or down, using up, down, left, or right here, what's displayed on each side here. You got the G meter, the boost, your average fuel economy, and those things there. So they changed the kind of layout here, and you cannot do navigation behind the steering wheel any longer. It's only going to be on this screen. But this screen is the jack of all trades for everything. Very nice. Armrest right here. You get storage in here as well. That little guy's upside down in there. I'll flip that around. You'll have that in there, and it's a locking armrest too, so you can lock it up, down, wherever you need, and it locks in place. Very nice. So I can put my arm up here like this. In the glove box here, I do have manuals right there, and my quick start guide for my HomeLink mirror right there. Also the manuals in that little pouch right there. There's a look up again right there. You do have capacitive touch for both dome lights here, and then also all of your buttons here. Your information button for roadside assistance, or the wrench here for that, and then you also have the SOS button, which is right here. There's a dome light button there, on and off as well. Let's take a look at the back seats. There's a look at the wheels right there. Very nice setup there. Here's that nice thin bezel for the sunroof right there. Super sexy. It keeps the water out as well. As we open this up here, this one comes in at $39,455. Extras on this one include $405 for the auto dimming HomeLink mirror, $215 for a 3rd year prepaid maintenance. 30K maintenance is covered on this car. $190 for a set of monster mats, set of 4. $12.25 for destination brings you to $39,455. This is a product of Wolfsburg, Germany. That's where it was assembled. It's U.S. Canadian parts content is 1%, Germany 33%, Hungary 19%. Engines from Hungary, transmission is from Germany. As I move this out of the way here, here's a look at the ArtVelours seats right here. That red stripe continues with the hex pattern right here. Fold down armrest in the middle that's leatherette, squishy yet firm. This is also a pass-through. You also have 3 adjustable headrests up here. They're all leatherette. The ArtVelours goes up the back with the hex pattern and a stripe right there. As I go ahead and climb in here, I'm gonna move this over up front here for us. Here's a look at the pockets on the back seat here. You have storage pockets on both seats and phone pockets up above. Down below here you have 2 USB-Cs down there that are backlit so you can see them at night. Excuse me, vents for your rear passengers. And there's that tornado red accent on the seat here. Here's a look up front for you. Panoramic sunroof right there. And listen to this door close. Solid, super solid. And your dome lights just turn off there. There's a look up front. Very nice. The GTI has grown up, and it remains super fun even though it's grown up. It's over 40 years old. Pretty awesome. Now, here's a look at my leg room back here. I have easily about 2 to 3 inches of knee space behind the sculpted seat here. I'm also wearing my Jayhawk socks. Rock Chalk Jayhawk. More Jayhawk socks today. Here's a look at your car seat hookups here and also here. There's a privacy cover affixed in the back here. It attaches up there on each side. It covers your goods in the back. Let's take a look at the rear hatch. There's another look at the wheels right there. And back here with the logo, just push the thumb in at the top here and pull out at the bottom. Whoops, I did that wrong. There we go. Tried to do it on camera and it didn't seem as easy. There's a look at your privacy cover right here. It's attached to both here and over here on this side. You get rubber mats as well as the cloth mats here. These are the embroidered GTI mats. Here's your monster mats here to say GTI as well. First aid kit, the true German first aid kit here. It's in German right here. You do also get a road triangle up here affixed in the back hatch under the floor here. If we lift this up, there's your front license plate right there. We'll put that on request. There is your quick release subwoofer, the Harman Kardon subwoofer. You just unplug this guy right here, unscrew that, remove the subwoofer, and your spare is available. There's your jack apparatus off to the side. You also have these little catches right here, right there, and over here on this side to hold the floor up in place. So you're changing a tire, you can access it. And you have handholds on both the left and right side to close. This car will come with a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty on it from Volkswagen. It's 4 years, 50,000 miles, and include 3 years of included maintenance. Also, if you buy from me in Bommarito, St. Peter's, I'm going to give you an additional 3 years of free maintenance for a total of 6. Also, a 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. So if you're interested in this car or another one like it, give me a call, 636-290-4257, 636-290-4257. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, have a great day.